Hello everyone and welcome to my stream. Time to continue with the Archon Quest. Although before that I do need to finish my dailies and stuff. Yeah. And before that I still need to set something here. I will be playing a bit. When the stream. All right. Here I am. Where was I? So first I need to finish my dailies and then I will continue with the I already said that, but it's okay, I can say it twice. Fine by me. I can say it twice, I don't mind. Where's the chat? I need a chat. I need to see the chat. Twitch chat. Ta-da! Awesome. Can I make it bigger? Alright. Oh! Nani? What's this? Eh? The chat. The game. This is weird, I can't hold tab. What is happening?
There are leaves around.
If I do this?
And I know just the tune to
doesn't
accompany
work.
them,
Can't see
if
the
you wish
chat.
to hear it.
This Windows 10, it's weird. I guess I need to open Twitch on my other device to see the chat. If there is a chat. Here. Okay, let's go to finish fast dailies so we can continue with Archon Quest. Right? So we can continue with Archon Quest. Hello, Lizard. I caught you. Not that I need you, but... Ooh, I haven't talked with those guys for so long. Come on. Why am I seeing my... Okay. Okay, let's go fast. Trying to take out Kirara for friendship, but I don't think I care. I'll just play like this. Hope my mic is working. Need to check. Yeah, it does work. I think. Don't hit me now. Wait, I'm not there. Okay, I'm coming.
Time to go.
Everyone hold hands. Show them. Hold the line.
Into the wind.
I hit that ball. Yes. I haven't been here for so long. Like 3 years. I can't wait to finish the Archon Quest so I can do the dailies in the new area, Fontaine. Clear out of... Oh, commissions are together, which is cool.
Hey! Rest and rebuild! Right now, right here.
Oh! that one was another commission. This is actually my commission. What? Or that one was not even commission. I think I just... What? Wait. What just happened? Yeah, that was not commission. He just started attacking me out of nowhere. I really wondered because I never got such commission before. Talk to Patchy. I will talk to Patchy once I arrive there. They're so far. Where is she? There you are. Patchy. Hello, Patchy. I didn't finish those trials yet. Why would I? Maybe for achievements or something?
Time to go. One with nature.
So beautiful, Mondstadt. I missed Mondstadt. It's empty though. Nothing here anymore. Oh no! What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
I see everything. Emerge, right here. Allow me.
Into the wind.
Hey,
Hey! She just said hey.
the Temple of Wisdom.
That's new.
Come on out. Emerge, right now. Hold the line.
Let's heal. Oh, they just died like this. I don't even have to attack them. Awesome. Cables. Let's go to cables. Should I do that? Nah, we don't need friendship. I'm so lazy.
Allow me. Show them, right here.
One with nature.
Call me DPS. There you go, girl. What, am I being attacked by a slime?
Let's
Are you
move out.
feeling powerful? You really want to fight with me? Seriously? You really want to fight with me? Come on. You're too cute, I will let you live. Ah, last one. Last one is... What commission is this?
Breathtaking.
Breathtaking, I know. It's so beautiful.
Press rebuild. Right now.
Into the wind.
Huh? Also like, oh, another slime. That's cute. Let's go with the 2k damage, wow. Also, beautiful damage. Come here, I want to kill you all in the same time. Look at them.
Hold the line. Come on out. Emerge, right now.
Time to go.
Time to go. Time to go. Somewhere. Finish, right? Am I maxed? No, I'm not. Awesome. So I don't have to farm the resins. They call them the resins. Don't have to farm them now. Use them. Or maybe I can craft condensed. I don't know. Let's check. Normally I should fight the bosses, but I'm too lazy to do that. So no, 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 no. I can't. I cannot do that.
Add asterisk. Thank you for completing today.
You're welcome. Now let's go to the Archon Quest. Anything else that I need to do? Another pass. Not claiming this yet. Though I should, because I'm so close to 5 stars. But yeah, later. Okay, time to continue with the Archon Quest. Because last time I got tired. It's so long. So long. I'm playing detective. I think I'll change my career and become a lawyer after this. No way, I'm kidding. I hate this so much. I can't pay attention to details and come up with logical answers because my brain doesn't work on logic. Oh! Something fell in my home. No, my camera just burst. My camera decided to leave me. My camera. It's back. Well, my camera is my phone actually, and I bought a cheap stand because I'm a cheap person. No, I'm not a cheap person. I don't want to spend money for stuff like this, like a stand, right? Because you can use anything. What happened with that monitor? And I don't know what I'm talking about, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna continue with the Archon Quest. Oh, I like this music so much. I always say that, but it's okay. So I need to talk with this guy.
Greetings, boss.
All right.
How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside. And we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Let me think. Mr. Callis was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table.
I need to check out my voice a bit. Wait a bit. Test. I need to check. Yeah, it's going through. Okay.
After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callis's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the... But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callis was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
2 gunshots.
Indeed. The guards said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callis had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person.
Cards doesn't mean I couldn't have other.
About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callus ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys?
Maybe.
But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the
Why
truth
he
with
didn't
any of
say
us?
anything?
He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
About that, Malouse told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything, once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then, I'll leave Mr. Callus's honor in your hands, Bob. And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callus the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callus, even after so many years have passed. But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today, no matter what others might say. He'll always be the man I respect the most. And he'll always be my boss.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth.
Faithful guy.
You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
Oh my, she's so beautiful. I like this character so much. I wonder when they will release her, because I will sure get her. She's so beautiful. Confirm. I forgot about the other two. Florent. So now... Huh? What? We have... Where? This music is so beautiful. Where is it? Is it in the water? Maybe, right? It should be around here. Oh, there it is. Whoa, what will happen if I take this route, I wonder. Let's see, can we TP there? Oh! Oh, that's far, so I can take the route for fun, just to see what is happening. Huh? It's so hard to enter. Yay! I like to take this. I feel like in Disneyland again. Oh, what's that? Stop! What was that? No, I can't stop. Can we get out from this? Oh. What was that? I saw something here. What's that? Tigala. Oh, no, this one. What's this? What the hell is this? Conch. Okay. It's only the conch. I thought it's like sigil or something like we had before in Liu and Mondstadt. I don't know if we need those, but I'll take them. So fun. I love Fontaine. No, I don't want to go back. What? Oh my lord. Okay. Sumimasen. So beautiful. Elton Trench. Am I supposed to remember those places? Because I don't. Where am I going? What is this place? Should I take that thingy? Will it take him? climb up. What is this place? Eh? Ooh. I found an Oculus. I found an Oculus. 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 How do I go up there exactly? Nandatu. How? Can I climb this? I'm scared. Oh no! Kazuha?
The wind knows me.
Oh! It's so hard with the controller. Oof.
One with nature.
No, there's no way. How about this? Oh, I can climb here. Okay. We are doing great. I always get lost like this. Like, I supposed to do the Archon Quest. What am I doing here?
Follow the wind.
What am I doing here? Focus. But I remember this place. I should fit this dog, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Just want to give you some check-in. Okay, going back to the quest. Here. Eh? Here. This is so hard. Ah.
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Oh,
Thierry.
now, what brings
Who's
you here, Miss
Thierry?
Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Oh, so you've got news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the Guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something
Poisson.
wrong.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson. Callis did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some formal business?
Ah, yes. These two are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it.
Flabbergasted.
If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
Help me. Help me.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Gardamex? What are those?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask? We definitely can't use
Oh,
them
the
to
ones that
forcefully get
attacked
more
her
evidence
before,
for your father's
right?
case.
Probably.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex
Yeah.
in the city.
Gardamex. Gardamex. Wow. Didn't know that's their name.
If you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage.
Is that an analogy, really?
If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex.
Well, that I understand.
Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret. So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units.
Oh, wow.
They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both.
Oh, my.
Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Maybe for Tui?
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Oh,
She just
thank you
believed
for
him.
the
He
vote
can
of
say
confidence,
anything.
Navia.
She's so naive. Why can you... What's the point to talk with people and believe them?
Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation. I'll be staying in the city for a little while, so just come find me if you need any support from the guards.
Information regarding theory. Next, Marcel. Marcel! Where is Marcel? I have to go down there. Yes, I have to go down there. I love this place. Any treasure? Last time I found a treasure at the roof. I want more. I don't give them. Maybe I should climb those buildings and check treasures. But another time. Ta-da.
Hello. How may
Hello.
I help you?
How may you help me? I don't know, just help me.
I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure. I will let him know right away.
Marcel. So this is the last guy? Maybe?
Ah, Navia, hello. Sorry
Hello.
to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Ooh, he's old.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel.
Uncle
There's no
Marcel.
need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive.
Quite impressive.
To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
Aw, she's so cute.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes,
Right.
I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory. The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if
There's
there are
no
any
way you
valuable
can
clues
forget
elsewhere.
something like this, even if you are old, right? Because it's an important event.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora.
This guy seems suspicious.
All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
What's next? Where are we going?
Time to go.
Go over the clues. Navia. This city is so big comparing Mondstadt. This is
We've
huge.
talked to all three suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
But where should we start? Ah, you're right! Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance.
That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
Oh my god.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
Oh? And why is that?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
Oh my god.
So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still
It's
just a theory.
Just a theory.
Besides, Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the three suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
I'm going this
Uncle
guy.
Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with
Maybe.
funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex.
Right?
It's
Only
still
he can
really
have
hard for
power.
me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a
Well,
child.
that's the thing. Those are the bad guys, usually.
Also, wouldn't this mean he
Wake
has been
up,
spending a
girl.
whole lot of Mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Maybe there's someone else? I don't know.
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security. so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly.
Exactly, he can't. And even okay, oh.
Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the
No,
Gardamex
I
for
think it's
personal use.
Marceau. The simple people don't do stuff like this.
But I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of...
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Who could it be?
I think... What? What should I do?
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is
told
indeed
you.
the most suspicious of them all.
Just listen to me, and you can figure out very easy.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the three, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
He's someone who's very close to you after all, eh?
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
Yeah, the same
Yes,
production.
Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now. We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
What's happening?
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
What? Not another trial, please. What? Why?
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
Tartaria? What? Child?
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Fireway is cute.
Well, he's
As
been accused
always.
of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. But he's good with the waters and stuff. I don't know.
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right. Because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? Huh? Split up? What do you mean? Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus, leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Okay.
We'll help you, just like you helped us in Linny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malou, Silver. When did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Irenaeus. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
See you then!
See you then. Bye-bye. Okay. This is really long.
Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus,
Oh.
we should also get going.
What am I doing here? I
The
was
location
not
has
here.
already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
What? What do we do? Find the entrance to the
According
headquarters?
to Malus's info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance.
I want to follow that silly though. Oh no. Nah, there are too many, right? This guy is jumping.
Into the wind.
Huh? Eh? Install a hydro core? I don't have a hydro core. Nah, I'll do this another time. Let's go to find our stuff. Oh! So I need to go underwater. What is this? To go underwater. Let's swim with Kukomi because she's a swimmer. Oh! There. Find the entrance to the headquarters. Not here, right? Oh. Oh, there. Oh, wow.
Finally found it! Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base.
It doesn't seem out of...
Sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all.
Actually, it does. What are you talking
You're
about?
right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanism. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
Is this how Paimon talks under the water? That's funny. How can she talk under the water? Oh. We have a cutscene here or something? Ooh. Like a movie. Oh,
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
no.
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right?
That would be
In which
better.
case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui Harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default, correct?
Correct.
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway, so I'll take you up on that offer. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
Oh? This guy.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
A shock.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father?
I don't know.
Why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember, both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Maison Gardiennage. Oh.
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières.
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the... Okay.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard.
Yes.
When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life.
Hmm.
The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries.
Oh.
These are the known facts about the case.
Oh.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene. Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Oh my. I'm bad at this. Florent advisor to Spinadrosa claimed that he was very grateful to Callus. Oh, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't know. I can just stay here, listen to the music instead, rather than solving a case. I don't have brains for solving cases. No! During the banquet, Olatin gets heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. According to the investigation, counsel had a motive to kill murdered Jack for his betrayal, but is that really true? He was very grateful for Callus, and he was also combining the information regarding the guard and investigation results. It came to conclude that there is only one person. Okay, return. Maybe. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Oh no, I really don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, man. Why?
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
Officers and planning and cloud protection from. Oof. The car investigator did not recover any other firearm from. Okay. Florent did not carry a gun with him when he went out. Maybe this one? No.
Something's not right.
Sorry.
Let me think for a little while longer.
No. Did not. First shot must have missed while the second must have taken. I really don't know how to pick up here, man. Maybe this.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Okay. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion and also declined. This one, Marcel. No!
Something's not right.
Sorry,
Let me think for a little while longer.
Sorry. Marcel. Did not bring a gun with him, or was the third person on this? Okay. This one. No!
Something's not right. Let me think for a little while longer.
Oh my god.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead. Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Wow. Successful? What's hard? Still don't get it.
So that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
No, they
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Rebuttal.
But I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact,
Nah,
there was
he's
nothing in
clever.
her speech that directly implicated me.
I don't trust you.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things.
Yes.
One, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second
Maybe
question
she's
has to
also
do with the ensuing
responsible.
duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, Then why didn't Mr. Callis explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
Yeah.
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retain the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
Good for you.
So, you
Girl.
mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
Yeah.
That's right.
To
Do
protect
you have
her.
any proof?
No.
Of course.
Oh.
All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
Right. What about her?
I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callis was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callis never intended to leave the ring alive.
Wow.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
That's true.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callis. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
That's true.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
Yeah, I used that against
No
her.
need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
I don't know. Can't. If they can or not.
Not what you can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
Yeah.
It's timing again.
Timing?
I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade.
Oh,
my business only thrived when I received Callus's
I didn't
patronage.
know that.
But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first
Seems
time.
like he's very well
Could
prepared.
those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
No, she
At this rate, Navi will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now?
Yeah, don't use
He
that
wished
against
for you to
her.
become more rational, collected, and
This is
conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings.
Obvious.
Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have
You're
met
doing
most
that,
of his
actually.
expectations.
You are doing that. Bad
This
guy.
isn't just about me, and it never has been.
I'm sure
The
he's a
biggest
bad
difference
guy.
between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was
don't sound
waiting
like
for you to say that.
Don't know. Oh, that's us, right? That's Paimon and me finding stuff. So we will find evidence or something. Oof. Eh? Oh. Wow, what is this? Party set up? Wait. My party is fun. Oh, so we need to fight, that's all.
Allow me. Let's move out.
Right here, right now.
No battle movie? No battle music, sorry, not movie. What am I saying? Start? Start what? What am I starting?
The floor is going up.
Yeah, the floor is going up. This is
Is it because of this
technology.
mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Yeah. I wonder what would we will find here. A chest with 2 primo gems in it. That's cool. As long as we get chests, it's fine.
knows we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Yeah, let's find a hidden mechanism. Really? Oh, inside of water? Yeah. And we take this. And then we smash this all. Whoa. Whoa. Eh? Is that a hidden mechanism? Yes. I found it. Oh. This looks so cool.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top.
Oh.
But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Yeah. It's okay. The game will show us where to go, obviously. They don't want to scratch our heads here, right? Only in the trial. They want us to become lawyers and detectives and whatever. What? Treasures? Can I have some treasure? No? No treasure. Oh, there you are.
Time to go.
I'm enemies. Awesome.
Hold the line.
Right here.
Gives me some action.
Oh, everyone hold hands.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
Primo gems. We're going higher. Any treasure? Those look like treasures, but nah. No more treasure. Yeah, let's go up, Paimon. Let's go, let's go.
Oh! Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Am I floating? Yeah. Oh. What is this place? Anything around that we need? A treasure, perhaps? 2 Primo gems? Oh, there you are. Hello. Stato. Wow. Will I fight those? Level 92? Oh, it's okay. Can fight level 92 creatures.
I see everything.
Shield? You think I'm scared of your shield? Oh, I am actually. What the hell?
Right now, right here.
What's happening?
Emerge.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
That's it. I ain't scared of you. And what the hell is this place? Keep going in circles, not circles. In places.
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum.
Yeah.
Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here. That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
Yeah, let's do that. Hurry up, hurry up. Hmm? What do you mean? Oh, I need to do this. Okay, okay. Examine the books.
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes.
What are your glasses, Paimon?
Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
Yeah.
Yep. It's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack
oh
of
my
confidence
God.
that Jacques himself would go through with it.
Nice
this
evidence.
should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Yeah. Is there anything else? Let's find out.
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups. Oh, they're all just so evil.
Oh. Clues concerning the Callus case that were found inside a bookshelf. The mastermind did not believe that Jacques would do the deed and thus send a third party to ensure Callus' death. The contendant followed also define the culprit's motive to some extent. Okay. Let's find more. Here.
What's
More
all this?
clues. Clues.
Ah, it's a bunch of really cute things.
Cute
Pink
thing.
accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
Okay.
Oh,
There's a name.
Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
The victims?
Huh?
The victim names?
You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here?
Maybe.
They were turned into water.
Oh.
And all the boxes of things. These names. That means...
Yeah, this is terrible. Person possessions, discover objects within the container labeled with the names of those who own them within the depth of HQ. The names here must have something to do with the victims in the serial disappearances case. This might be proof that this was their final stop. Okay. What else? The shiny stuff here.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research.
Maybe that's where they
Experiment
made
number
the...
16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24
Oh my
were
god.
dissolved.
Paimon, don't cry. We already knew about it.
Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before. How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
The goal of the researcher.
So that's why he did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane! Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain?
Yeah.
Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
No.
You mean Vacher is the one who did all of these...
Experiments. Yes.
Experiments? So that's it! Vacher was no victim, but personally took his lover and...
Right?
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Maybe we can bring everybody back. How can he do that? No individual managed to surface from the water from primarily females, but okay. So, did he try to make them reserve or something? What else? Okay, here. Oh! Damn it, pool.
Oh, look! There's an important looking basin over here, and it's full of water! That means this is where they make all the synth! And that special water is the main ingredient!
Yeah.
If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth, but the pure stuff can dissolve a human! Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence!
The pool found within the HQ is filled with water from the primary sea. The mastermind can use this to create synth and directly use it to dissolve people. Wow. Eh? Bookshelf. Anything else? Oh, this one. Eh? What else? Nani? I don't see anything else. Oh, there.
Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
There's so many. This is so scary. So
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink? Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa! There's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep, it's super obvious.
For a short time, added side effects are equally strong. The producer uses these special characteristics to earn a massive profit from its drink. Okay. Ooh.
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Nervalette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit. Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
So, am I going out now? Eh, should I go out from here? You found a great Aloy wallpaper? Hi! What for? Oh. Oh, I shouldn't have left this one. I don't get it. Proceed deeper. I didn't see that. So actually, I should have continued, not go out. Oh no. And now I have to fight again. Oh, I have to start everything from the beginning. Are you kidding me?
Hold the line.
I shouldn't have go out.
Right here. Emerge.
What did I just do?
The wind knows her.
What did I do?
Whoa! The floor is going up.
Oh my lord! I have to do everything again,
because of this
but I will rush
mechanism
it
in the
this
middle?
time.
That guy really prepared a lot of
This
stuff for
is
this
not
place.
happening. I thought I finished. Because they didn't tell me anything. Why?
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but
yeah, I know.
Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism mechanism that'll show us the way up.
I will rush this time and skip the dialogue, right? That's the only way. Faster. You mean if you found a wallpaper for Steam or something? Do you want the Steam art?
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Oh no, I did start everything from the beginning. Why? Why? And I need to fight those again. I'm so sorry.
Right now.
This guy's not even moving.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
I didn't know. Sorry. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright, Mama.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Let's go. Find this guy again. The big guys. Fight them again. I'm so sorry.
Let's move out. Rest and rebuild. I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Show them what a nuisance. Right
Ow,
here.
ow.
Emerge. A sight to behold. Right now. Emerge.
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Okay.
After all that, we finally made it to the end. Though, as expected, that's right.
Look for the clues. I already did that.
Let's see what's written.
Oh no, I have to repeat
Callous.
this.
Navia's
I
father.
will skip.
Oh, this seems to be an event.
Come on.
This
Why we
should
can't
prove the
skip?
existence of the third person, right?
I'm skipping here. Come on,
We still
Hoyoverse.
have the old dog. He can act when I concur. Let's send some. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
Oh no. What did I do? Oh!
Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain.
I can't believe we can't skip.
Mixing in
Like
Prague.
this, let me
Whoa,
play.
There's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep.
Okay, and then the what was the other? The table.
What's this over here? Looks like some experiment.
Paimon will try again.
Experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea.
So actually, this is what he wanted to do. To change people into
Sorry,
the water and
traveler.
then change them back to the
try her
human
best.
form.
How
But
could someone write something
he
that
never
terrible and
succeeded.
such? You read the
Okay.
rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
Oof, don't be scared, Paimon.
So, but did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That thing. Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. Ah, you mean Vacher is the one who did all of these... so that's it? No, that's not it either. If that's the case... In any case...
Okay, what else? We managed to examine here. How about here? A pool, right? I think this is the last.
Look! There's an important looking basin over here. And it's full of water. That means this is where they make all the sin. If you dilute it with Norm, Paimon will take notes on...
Okay, this should be it, right? No? Eh? Here. The object. Eh.
What's all this? Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box. Oh, Paimon sees it too, but... Huh? You mean the girls from the... And then... And all the boxes of things. These names. We've looked at almost everything here. Yeah. We haven't found anything that... No wonder even Neuvillette wasn't able to... That way, even if we bring all this back to the op... Sure thing. Paimon...
Look for clues related to Vacher. We go out or something? No, we came from there, right? Oh, here again?
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully. We'll find something for sure. Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
Eh, Paimon and his snacks. It's okay, Paimon.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see.
What did you find? The journal or something?
Vimier. Isn't that Vacher's lover's name? Then you found her diary. Let's see. Aw, it's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
Oh. What is that?
So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was Marcel. Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vacher and Vinier's grown son?
What?
Hey! Paimon...
A notebook belonging to a lady named Vinier. She records many stories of her time with her lover Vacher. On one of these pages, she prepared many names for their future child, and the name she settled on it in the end was Marcel. Wow. Piece of cabinet you race back to the opera house.
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Huh.
So Vacher is his
so
father.
you do know that name.
But where is he?
Merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
Come on, don't pretend.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's
Very
all right,
often.
Monsieur Neuvillette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
Yep. You say you never heard of Vacher? Ooh, so many evidence. Oh, I need to select this one, right?
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vacher.
What?
Huh?
How?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything. After your lover, Vignier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you.
Okay, now it makes
Created
sense.
Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vacher.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far.
Oh,
And
wow.
with that,
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr.
That's why she
Marcel,
said to
please speak
tell
up
him to
now if you would
stop
like to
looking
defend
for
yourself.
me. Now it
Otherwise,
makes
the trial
sense.
will move on to the next stage.
Do
She
you
didn't want
think?
him to
Do
kill
you
more
really
people.
think I wanted to do any of this?
Oh no.
Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vignier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved, no matter what I do.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
Is he killing himself
I
right now?
can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go! I can't follow! So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me.
Wow.
I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Well, he has a lot
Don't
of power,
touch
right?
me! Don't anybody come near me. I still need to save Vignier. I promise. We made a promise. Vignier. Vignier.
Oh, that's
Please,
actually sad.
Vignier. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Oh, I can't wait for this character to be released. I have
The
to
man
wait
now
one
known as
touch.
Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier.
Oh.
During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Wow.
The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
This is actually a good story, but what does it have to do with the Archon Quest? I don't get it. This is supposed to be an Archon Quest. What?
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
What about Archon? What? This has to have to do anything with the Archon Quest. With the Archon, not the Archon Quest.
Good. It's what he deserves.
Huh?
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
Is it? I feel like there is
just Oh, God! No! God, please, no!
He's such a polite
Oh
and
God, what
well-spoken
just
guy.
happened? Was that a sticker?
He's hurt so many innocent people, and now he's finally getting what he deserves.
Oh, hi.
Huh? Are you okay?
I'm about to end after this.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
This is so good, but I don't
Day our
understand
late boss had
what
always hoped for
does
has
it. I
finally
mean,
come. You can
it's
rest
not
easy
connected
now,
to the Archon.
knowing justice
Almost.
has been served.
The whole story is,
Yeah,
I don't know, about
it's finally over.
Vacher.
It's all
Not
thanks
about
to
the
you
Archon.
guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still
About her
doing well with
father.
me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending.
Is it?
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What?
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
Really?
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
This is
Through
another
evidence
feeling
presented
that
in the
we
public
don't
trial
really
that was
need.
just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
What?
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is...
Guilty?
Guilty.
No way! How? What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Yeah.
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
Oh my
But
god.
weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal is, by law, the final verdict of the court.
What?
We must accept the guilty verdict.
Well,
Guards,
he can
please
just
take the
duel,
suspect
right?
into custody per court protocol.
What in the world? You'll die? I don't believe you for a second.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Whoa. Why did they found him guilty? I mean, the Oracle. Why? I don't get it. Wow, this looks cool. I missed to see this. What is happening? What?
He's activating his spell legacy!
It disappears for sure.
I am sorry.
Oh!
If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
What is happening?
Hey, Monsieur Nouvelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it!
Are you sure?
I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
She's so annoying.
What does Lady
What's
Farina
wrong
mean
with
by
her?
that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement.
Really?
Of course, for every performance there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence.
No way.
Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable.
Whoa, shut
All
up.
shall be
She's
revealed
so
in
annoying.
time. You will come to understand my noble intentions as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict. Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo.
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea. However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his...
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff. So he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
No, I don't like her as an Archon. Leave the opera house. Oh my god, I need to go. Is this still I wonder if it will end or not, because I really need to go.
Let's move out.
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
What?
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Yeah.
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was
What?
being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher? I erased all records of that name. So...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it? The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life.
Oh, wow.
You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super...
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Alright, I will stop here because I need to go and I will continue later. So, thank you for watching and bye-bye.